Redbone112 asks, have you ever re-recorded any Let's Play episodes? Of course I did. There are, well, let's see. First example is the Gothic episodes which I mentioned. Then, for example, I got 3 different first episodes of the Let's Play of my kids. And there's also a different last episode of Lost Kids where I excluded the fight with the Burger King because I actually forgot that. Then later on I realized that, oh, I wanted to do that. So I scrapped the take and made a new video. There were also several re-recordings in Paper Mario, for example. I especially remember the fight against Toot and Koopa. I got at least like 4 versions of it because I was never really happy with the result. The first version had like was the audio too loud. Then you might remember that I got this Bible thing with Moses let my people go and so on. And I got an extended version where I also added some stuff jokes because Moses got his stuff. Then Jesus also got his stuff, so I thought there would be a Bible stuff factory which was mentioned in the Bible and some other weird shit. But probably the most memorable re-recordings were at the SMB3 LP because we got like 3 sittings before we actually got the real content for the LP. Because the first encounter, the first sitting was just a little test how it works between us. I didn't record, we just played World 1. Then the second sitting was already the actual LP we planned. We played like until the end of World 3, and well, afterwards I realized that I forgot to record the audio. Wee-hee! Then on our third sitting we also played, I think also till World 3, till the end of World 3. And at this point I discovered that Hypercam has a really mean habit of syncing with the audio as hell. So this was the place where I realized that I couldn't record the audio with Hypercam, so I used from this spot on Audacity for recording the audio and Hypercam for recording the actual video footage, so I just can throw it together in Windows Movie Maker, and it works pretty well now. And still, we were both annoyed as hell, but it still was kind of funny. Hiromi47 wonders, on your Paper Mario Let's Play, since you cut out most of the random battles, do you record 11 minutes and then edit it all, or record a little over and estimate the random battle length and cut them out? Well, I got quite a special way to do that. I got, besides my emulator and my screen recorder, I got also a little stopwatch program. So as I start the recording, I also start the stopwatch. Then if I encounter a random battle, I stop the recording, I really stop it, I pause the stopwatch, I do the random battle, after I won, I pause the emulation, make a save state, then start the emulation, start the recorder and start the stopwatch at the same time. So I keep track how much time I'm in actually, and afterwards I just keep throwing every single clip I got into Windows Movie Maker, make the little transition thing, and that's it. That's it actually. So it could be that one episode like consists of 5 single little videos. Mahone911 asks, what do you think is the single most funniest moment in all your videos? Well, let's see. Everything I can spontaneously remember is in co-op Let's Plays. First off, this beautiful chain reaction we got in the Lost Vikings 2 together with Ranshai. Or, of course, the retard time in the Super Mario Bros. 3 co-op LP with Zero, where this was really so hilarious as hell. And of course also in the Super Mario Bros. 3 battle, my ultra cheap move again, X-Ray, where I just teleported him into a crab. This was definitely the funniest moment ever because, yeah, judging from that I laughed like 1 or 2 minutes straight. I really had fun with that. LPing7 wonders, how easy is it to make it an LP? Well, basically it's very easy. Get your microphone, download the screen recorder, emulator and ROM, and there you go. You can record yourself playing a video game. Then you get an LP. then you can upload it to YouTube. But that doesn't mean that it's good. For making a good LP, it demands a little bit more, like for example, like good video quality, good audio quality, satisfying commentary, of course, and also maybe some playing skill, and of course, I think this is kind of crucial as a base. You need a good game. But, well, more details in the next question, which is asked by rerecorded. He asks, I might start doing LPs in the near future. Do you have any advice for someone who would want to start doing LPs? Well, like I said in the other question, the most crucial thing is picking a good game. And with picking a good game, I don't mean let's play Super Mario RPG for the 15th time. No, that's not what I consider as a good game. A game you pick should be interesting, but shouldn't be overdone. As an admin of the LP forums, I really have trouble with many people who just keep picking the most generic games, because it's just not interesting. As an example, let's play Super Mario World. Okay, what can you contribute to this LP that it is interesting? That it is different than others, because everyone played Super Mario World. Everyone finished Super Mario World to 100%, so he practically knows everything about this game. So what can you actually contribute to make this LP interesting? Personally, I don't have an idea, and that's why I keep resisting on not doing it, even if several people already requested it. So the key is pick an underrated but yet very interesting game to play. A game from your childhood would be probably the best choice, because this helps already much with with my second advice, that is the commentary. Because if you pick a childhood game, you got the memories, you got this nostalgia, you can talk about it like, oh, as a child I called this enemy like this and that, or as a child I hate this passage, and so on. So you already got some content for commentary, because people always have a little bit trouble with commentary, and either they got a lot of dead air, or they keep doing this I'm commentating what I'm doing, which isn't really interesting. So if you don't know what you do, just script a little bit. Write something down. I did that like in the second reality project. I did about during my whole first LPs. I played the level a little bit beforehand and noted down some things that I could say about it. Of course, this needs a little bit of effort, but if you want to make a good LP, you can't just sit down for 10 minutes, fire up your recording software and the emulator, play for some minutes, then upload the stuff to YouTube. That doesn't work like that. Sounds too laborious for you? Well, sorry boy, LPing isn't considered as a time waster. Still, many people think that LPing is something that you can make to waste your time, but no. LPing is more, I would even say, like an art. You got like a piece of clay and you can shape it individually and make an own creation out of it. Jeez, that sounds kinda corny, but it is like that. You're like the Da Vinci of nowadays. Instead of painting funny pictures, you do LPs. Or something like that. About recording softwares and such, I can't really give you an advice or so, because every computer runs a little bit different, so I can't tell you, oh, you have to use this or you have to use that, because the final product can be worse or better. I personally can't tell. Oh well, I hope this helps you a little bit, and also the users who watch this and also plan to start an LP. Regimope wants to know, are there any games which you would never touch and or LP, and why? Well, let's see. I would never LP, but I still play them. I would never LP puzzle games in general, or mostly those block puzzle games like kind of Tetris or and such, because they're kind of boring to watch. I would say. But I anyway also suck at those kind of games, so it wouldn't be worth that I would LP that. Then I would never play or LP or in general hack and slash games. I tried so much to get used to this kind of games, but I just can't. I just hate them. I played Sacred. Sacred is a German hack and slash game. I played it through. I hated it. I started with Titan Quest, which is also boring as hell. I even tried Diablo 2, and I couldn't stand it. I don't know why, it's just so boring. Because the only thing that changes is that you sometimes kill goblins, sometimes you kill skeletons, sometimes you kill other mystical crappy creatures, but it's always the same. I just can't get used to those games, and no, I will never play any hack and slash games anymore. I also dislike, in general, those turn-based RPG games. Oh, haha, I'm doing Paper Mario. But okay, this is actually one of the few exceptions which of turn-based RPG games which I can stand. Also Pokemon, but every time like something like a Final Fantasy or so or other series, no way that I'm ever going to play something like that.